Check 1 2, y'all. Hey, Big Mike coming at you from Philosopher King Central, hitting y'all with a public service announcement, man. Gotta make things perfectly clear to these suckers out here, man. These busters, man. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man, I gotta make these things real crystal clear, man. Crystal. You seen that have a sucker, man. You know, a couple of suckers, man, that was in the mix with my past couple of joints, man, where I was talking about the Shanquella story, man. And we was basically pontificating on what was the mindset of the dudes that was actually just sitting back and watching the fracas, man, watching it transpire and shit, right? And I merely played devil's advocate, man. It was just like, hey, man, you know, every dude that just sit back in the cut, you know, and just basically observe the shit, you know, ain't no scumbag, you know what I'm saying? It all depend on the females, all depend on the situation and the circumstance and shit, man, you know. I went on record and I basically stated, yeah, it looked like a setup to me. Homegirl looked like she was the odd woman out, you know what I mean? Shit, and for whatever reason, man, these females just had it in for homegirl, man. And she definitely wasn't about that life. She definitely didn't want to fight. Most definitely didn't. So in that situation, in that circumstance, knowing them broads, right? Because these dudes, they knew these broads. You know what I mean? They knew the clique of bitches, and they knew Shanquella. And they knew Shanquella wasn't about that life. But yet and still, they just sat back and watched her get beat down like that. Sucker shit. There's no doubt about that. Sucker shit. But I basically stated, you know, but if it was organic, and if you have two females who both agree to enter into mutual combat, ain't nothing wrong with sitting back, man, popping you some popcorn and filming the shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If they want to get down, let them get down. And let me break it down to y'all like this, man. Because when I say don't nobody know these broads, man, in these streets more than me, don't nobody know them more than me. That's all I did, man, from 2000 up to like 2017. So all I did was work security for females, man. All I did was work security for strippers. And then when I transitioned into the sex game, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. My business was women. That's right. So I know full well how females get down. I know full well how females and cliques get down. Let me break it down to you like this, man. It don't matter what you do while you in a situation like that, man. Whether you jump in it or you choose not to jump in it. Somehow, some way, you gonna be dragged into it. Somehow, some way, these chicks, these bras gonna make you out to be a goddamn villain, man. I don't know how many times, man, I actually did get involved and break the shit up, man. And just because one of the females, man, didn't appreciate me jumping in and shit, she ran and told such other nigga that, yeah, Big Mike put his hands on me. So shit, I'm at the barber shop, or I'm at the club, or I'm at the grocery store, and I got niggas pulling up on me talking about, yeah, man, well, you know, why you put your hands on my girl, or on my cousin, or on my sister? I'm like, what you talking about, man? I was breaking up some bullshit, man. They was fighting and it was getting out of hand. I broke the shit up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was she told me, well, nigga, I don't give a fuck what she told you, nigga. Get the fuck out my face. Yeah, man. Seriously. I had to get rid of a ton of bitches like that, man. Hoes trying to get me twisted up in some bullshit because I'm trying to be a good guy. I'm trying to be solid. They don't like me intervening and jumping in the shit. And then there's the obverse. There's the other side of the coin, man. Shit, it's like, yeah, if I choose not to do something, if I choose to just let them bang it out, I gotta deal with that smoke. I gotta deal with niggas coming up on me tomorrow. Man, you a man. Them was females. Why ain't you break it up? You should have broke that up, man. That was some sucker ass shit you did. I'm like, look, man, shit, these females, they've been squabbling. They've been wanting to get at each other, chomping at the bit to break each other off something proper, man, for months, man. And I'm just like, fuck it, get it out your system. Shit, I don't care what they was trying to do. You shouldn't have let them do that. Well, I tell you what, nigga, get you a crystal ball, and whenever they feel like jumping froggy and getting into it, then, hey, you more than happy. I mean, you more than welcome to jump on in and do your thing, man. Yeah. Niggas trying to tell me you should have broke it up. Nigga, fuck you. I know these bitches. Shit. I know that, man. I'm trying to tell you, if I had $1 for every time I went ahead and did the right thing and broke these hoes up, just like I told you in the last show, man, it'd be weeks, months later, they was kicking it again, like ain't shit happened. But bruh, I mean, it's just like, I just got in the middle of some bullshit, got in the middle of some aggravation for nothing, because they forever in a perpetual pissing contest with each other, talking about how they can't stand each other, how they hate each other. Then they getting in all sorts of verbal assaults and physical assaults and shit. I'm running around, I'm running block, trying to stop these bras from killing each other and shit, you know what I'm saying? And when I do the shit, break it up, that don't mean shit, because they right back in the middle of the bullshit, fighting, yelling and screaming. But you know what I did find out, man? A lot of times when you got females that have that sort of hate for each other, man, you know what that tends to be? My boy Tony Maceo, he figured the shit out, man, because we was always comparing notes of the chicks, man, that just seemed to always had some sort of gripe or some sort of beef with each other, man. That ain't nothing but sexual tension, man. Took me a while to zoom in on that shit, man, but a lot of times I ain't nothing but sexual tension. For some reason, you know what I mean, they just don't want to come out and say, I like you and I want you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So a lot of times when you see these females coming at each other irrationally, hating on each other and shit, talking crazy about each other, wanting to put hands on each other, some odd way, I know, you know, it's tough for a square nigga to handle this and to even comprehend it. But yeah, a lot of times that's just them sending out some, should I say, some indirect choosing signals and shit, man. But yeah, man, you know, these Negroes out here trying to make me feel bad. You know what I mean? Because just because a chick got a vagina, I'm not automatically going to swing into action and play captain. You know what I mean? Nah, we ain't going to do that. Nah. I reserve judgment on who I'm going to wear the cape for. If there's a female out there and she getting mollywopped and she don't want no parts of the drama, more than likely I'm going to intervene. If it's two females out there that just for some strange reason, every time I'm around them, they arguing and fussing and fighting and shit, I'm going to let them handle that shit. Now, I'm going to referee it. I'm going to try my best to make sure they don't kill each other in the process. But I'm not swinging directly into action, man. I'm like, hey, I'm going to let them get this sexual tension off their back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do them a solid. I'm going to let them just purge their inner feelings, man. Purge their inner lesbian. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, more than likely, if you a grimy ass broad, I'm going to let you get your clock cleaned. I'm going to let you take your lumps, baby. That's what I'm going to do. But that is unless I have actually let you know that I got you because, you know, you under my charge. Because for whatever reason, me and you doing business. And, you know, you a business investment. I got to go ahead and I got to protect my business investment. You know what I'm saying? But that's not always the case. If you're too grimy of a broad and I feel you sincerely need a reality check, yeah, man, I'm going to sit back, gonna pop me some popcorn, and I might record it just for posterity. just so I could play it back to your ass at a later date, just in case you feel like you want to be a stupid ass bitch again. You know, we gonna watch that shit just to jog your memory. That's what we gonna do. This is Big Mike, man. You ain't talking to no square ass nigga, man. You know, you got these squares on here, you know, just weeping and whining and crying what you should do, you know, when it come to a female and shit. Man, most of these females will whoop your ass, nigga. Real shit, like I told you, there's a new breed of broad out here. Shit. And the funny thing is, the reality is, I ain't even been in the streets seriously, since 2016. You know what I mean? And most of my war stories go back to like 2005, 2010, when I was really, you know, firing on all cylinders, man. So the broads was crazy even back then. And I just, man, I hate to see what kind of monsters being cranked out by this system now. But you know, you got movies like The Woman King and Wakanda Forever and shit. You know, got these females thinking that they bulletproof, bruh. For real. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I got to deal with these nothing ass busters out here trying to tell me what I should be doing when it comes to these females, nigga. Like, man, if you don't shut your goofy square ass up, man, just shut up, man. God damn. It be these same goofballs, man, be getting their asses tore out the frame by some chick doing something nefarious, man. Somehow getting a nigga twisted up, getting his brains blowed out, you know what I'm saying? Because she done lied on him and told a half truth about the nigga and shit. And these motherfuckers running around, you know, trying to save a bitch and shit. It's that same broad that you trying to save gonna get slugs put in you, boy. Shit. So you run around talking about you need to save every bitch. You better, man. Don't nothing irritate me more than hearing that shit. Knowing the type of monsters that I was dealing with. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I knew broads that was like robbing niggas, setting niggas up. I knew broads that was like, you had to pick your pockets, man. Take you to the hotel. Like put something in your drink, knock you out, go through your pockets. Shit, you wake up and shit, all your money gone, and the bitch gone too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't even see it coming. Oh, yeah, man. The type of females I know. That's the type of females I've been dealing with. These old sweet poly purebreds that you swear up and down that you know so well. That's not the life that I live, Jack. Not in the least. So, let me just put this out there, man. Put this on the record, man. Look, dig this. Big Mike is not no sucker. I ain't no soy boy. And just because you got a vagina, that don't mean that you automatically qualify to get saved. Not in the least. I reserve judgment to choose who I save. Before I bounce, man, and I get off of here, man, let me let y'all know something, man. If you a sucker, man, if you one of these square ass soy boys, man, that's, you know, that's like a snowflake, all delicate, and you get your feelings hurt because you came here listening to something that you really weren't prepared for. Look, man, check this out. You can write whatever you want in my comments section, but trust and believe, man, if it's disrespectful and if I ain't feeling it, yeah, you going into the phantom zone, homie. That's right, man. Phantom zone. You gonna be blocked and banned. And like I said, no one's gonna be able to see the shit that you wrote, nigga. No one. You know what I mean? And when you come back and you write some more craziness, guess what? No one's gonna be able to see it. Because you're gonna be blocked and banned, boy. You know what I mean? So yeah, you best be on your best behavior when you over here messing with Big Mike. Yeah, that means you. Of course, this don't apply to the crew. You know, cats have been rocking with me for years and know how I get down, man. You know, I'm pretty humble. But every now and then, you know, I gotta release the beast. Yeah, man. So, you know, if you one of them suckers, man, and you one of them snowflakes, and you easily hurt, easily offended, you know what I mean? And you think everybody should do what you do, you know what I mean? If you think that every woman should be saved and is worthy of saving, well, yeah, go ahead, get to typing, type in all the Nonsense you won't. Because if I don't like it, you blocked and you banned. And no one's ever going to see what you wrote, homie. You know what I mean? So feel free. Especially if you go ahead and write something really long and extensive. Do that for me, man. Go ahead and type out a page for me. Waste your time. That's what you do. Okay. Big Mike. Coming at you live and direct, man, from Philosopher King Central, baby. And we out.